Zimbabwe is compensating foreign and local farmers over land invasions. According to reports, the Zimbabwean government will pay an initial $20 million to foreign white and local black farmers who lost land in farm invasions under former leader Robert Mugabe. Reuters reported the spending was allocated in the 2024 budget as part of a series of measures to restore the country's once thriving farming sector and help launch a long-promised economic revival. This move by Zimbabwe is seen as a controversial move, although the mainstream media is mainly reporting on the fact that Zimbabwe's government is paying back the white farmers and black farmers that were, affected during the invasion when that whole situation happened. They're also missing to report a point, which is the farmers that are being compensated are those that bought the land previously, not those that stole the land. Let me read for you a tweet from David, who is a Nigerian journalist. He wrote on X, quote, "The narrative being pushed is that Zimbabwe is paying compensation to white farmers for seizing back the land they initially stole from native Zimbabweans. This is fake news. Zimbabwe is not paying compensation to the Rhodesian landholders who were dispossessed between 1998 and 2008. What is in fact happening is that Zimbabwe is paying compensation to foreign farmers who had bought and paid for land, which was then lost during the chaotic seizures, not white farmers who inherited stolen land, but foreign farmers who bought land fair and square. Most of these farmers do happen to be white, but there is a world of difference between compensating the buyer of an asset that was seized after he paid for it and compensating the holder of stolen goods after the goods were seized. That entire context is being lost because white-controlled South African media is intentionally using the historically loaded and misleading term white farmers in their reporting, which completely misrepresents the situation. The purpose of this distorted narrative is to create the idea that Zimbabwe-style anti-colonial resistance is futile because you're only going to cave in and compensate the thieves anyway, so you might as well not fight them at all to begin with. It's no coincidence that it is South African media platforms that are most aggressively misrepresenting this issue, helped along by their good friend, the space rocket Emerald Mine Bohr. End quote. That is what David wrote. And to be honest, I have to agree with him because most of the stories and articles you'll find will just say Zimbabwe is going to compensate, quote, white farmers and local farmers that lost their land during the invasion, during Robert Mugabe. That's what you see. You don't really see, even when you go through the article, some of them don't clarify, but some of them you really have to dig deep and see what exactly they're trying to say. It's not very clear. So, that is why people were angry, and it brings this controversial conversation, which is, oh, so Zimbabwe is giving in and they're paying back those that stole their land. Why would they do that? So it creates this fake narrative, and that is what he is debunking. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about this. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one.